Welcome to 4 Movies, where I'll be discussing 4 movies that have something in common. But what they have in common, I know, but do you? If you do, then say it before the end of the video. If you don't, wait till the end of the video. I will tell you. Sorry, I gotta type this real quick. I gotta type this real quick to make sure, because I'm pretty sure I know what these two have in common. I just want to be 100% sure on this. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll roll with that. Sure. Why not? I tried to link all the ones in the back here, because there was some on the back of that weren't really linked together, and I was like, wait, some of these linked and some of these not, and I'm gonna try and link them all together and get them all organized and stuff like that. So I did what I could. But anyways, these 4 movies have something in common. It is a do-si-do thing. So the first 2 have something in common, and the second 2 have something in common. This one is one of those ones where it's not expert level, but you have to kind of have a good know-how, I guess, because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people that there's a little flake on that. Okay. I'm sure that there's a bunch of people that have not seen this drama movie that I'm about to show you. Like I said, it's very rare for me to have drama movies in my collection. There's movies that have some drama in them, but straight up drama movies I'm not a big fan of, because I just find them boring. It's like, drama! I don't care. Drama by itself is not fun. But I mean, can make for a compelling story. Like I said, I value rewatchability very highly. And with a drama one, it's like, okay. So you want to watch it again? No. I'm good. This is called Imaginary Heroes. Yep. Imaginary Heroes. Sigourney Weaver. And once again, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's just a drama. I bought it. It's one of those things back in the day, we would just buy stuff and just roll the dice. Sometimes you won, sometimes you didn't. If you didn't, those are the movies you usually pawned. Like I said, I did not think this movie was bad, but it is a drama film. So, it's not one of those things after you're done, you're like, I don't feel better. But like I said, not a bad movie. Like I said, wow, that's some wild stuff. But life happens like that sometimes. Gotta be prepared for that. Wild movie. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a watch. If you like drama movies, definitely give it a watch. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people have seen that movie. So if you're trying to figure out what the linking factor is between that and this next movie, it might be a little difficult because of it. The next movie, a little bit more popular, but like I said, I like some rare movies. I thought this was fun. The Darkest Hour. I don't know if it's based on a comic. It might be based on a comic, maybe. But I liked how there's it's not a thing of, oh, the menace can't see. Nope, that's not the issue. The issue in this one is the menace cannot be seen. The monsters are invisible. So it's there's signs that they're there, but you have to be careful because they'll kill you real quick. And I like how they did this in The Darkest Hour. I thought this was a unique concept. It's not a thing of Predator where it's they're not here. It's one of those things where are they here? Are they not here? And somebody will die right beside you and be like, oh crap. And I think they're kind of like electricity monsters type deal, when they show themselves and stuff like that. And I like how the story played. I thought it was unique. Like I said, I don't think it got enough love from audiences, maybe. But this would be one, if it came out back in the day, I think video rentals would have saved this movie. We got this movie some real money. Real bank. Because like I said before in the prior video, it's back in the day, you'd have a movie be oh, it didn't do that good in theaters. But then it'd come out on video rental and blow up, like Office Space and stuff like that. No, Office Space had its run on TV. Like it was showing on TV, and then a whole bunch of people were watching. Yeah, it was great. That was great. It became popular after the theater. It wasn't a thing of like it wasn't successful at the theater. It was successful outside the theater. So, yeah, it became a cult classic. Anyways. Okay, this is two movies, but only one of them links. No, it doesn't. Both of them link. This is a triangle, and it's not 4 movies, it's 5 movies. But, hey, I'm giving you one for free. Pure Luck, if you haven't seen Pure Luck, this is the reason I got this, okay, was for Pure Luck. Pure Luck is such a fun movie, goodness gracious. Basically, what if you haven't seen Pure Luck, let me go ahead and fill you in on this one. Like I said, there's a scene in there where the guy gets stung by a bee. He's like, "Are you allergic to bees?" He's like, "I don't think so." But there's a business owner, a successful business owner, and he has a daughter. And the daughter is really clumsy, like epically clumsy. And it's like everything that can go wrong, it's like Murphy Law. Like everything that can go wrong does go wrong for her. And so one of the guys at the firm, she goes missing. Like the daughter goes missing, and the guy's like, "I'm never gonna find her." Blah blah blah. It's like, and one of the guys at the firm says, "Let me show you one of the guys that works for you." Okay, and so he's like, "All right, let me show you one of the guys that works for you." And he shows him this guy. He's like, he office chairs, breaks one of the legs of the chair. That happens to be the one that the guy sits on. He's got the same kind of luck as the daughter, and so they're gonna send him out to go, like holistically, just ironically meet up with her, find her, because they have that same kind of bad luck, that pure luck. And or by pure luck, they should mix them up and get them together. And so they get this cop to come with them, played by Danny Glover, and then yeah, fun ensues. Like Danny Glover's like the straight man, where he's just like, "What is this? What?" Whereas like the other characters is like, "Oh, I don't even know what's going on. What up?" And then the other movie that's on here is King Ralph, where this guy who becomes king, and but he's just like a regular Joe, but then suddenly becomes this king, and he just plays it. He's like he plays as a normal person. He's like, "Yeah, man, what? Oh, I got this. I'm gonna get my own bowling alley," stuff like that. Where he's just like one of those things where like, it's like, "Oh, okay, we get that," and it's like he's not responsible like that, and then like that responsibility comes into play, and then he has to basically take that into his atmosphere and make it a part of him so that he can be the king he needs to be. That's actually. If you haven't seen it, definitely see both these movies. And bam, we're back. A dinosaur story. A dinosaur story? Yeah, a dinosaur's story. This is an animated film that's super fun. It might look like it's double-sided disc, but it's not a double-sided disc. It's super fun, and like I said, watch it now. Don't necessarily. I don't know if you should let your kids watch it. Watch it first and say, do I want to let my kids watch this or not? Because like I said, the villain, I think, gets eaten by crows, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, that's wild. Anyways, those are the 4 or 5, if you're keeping up, movies. What do they have in common? Let's go through these. I hope you're ready. I'm going to give you a chance. Don't Google it. Because that's cheating. But Imaginary Heroes and The Darkest Hour. Because here we go. Hopefully I didn't give you time to Google it. But these movies, both Imaginary Heroes and Darkest Hour, have Emile Hirsch in them. And if you haven't seen Emile Hirsch, he's been in a lot of stuff. He was, I think, the main guy in The Girl Next Door. Yeah. He's been in some movies. He also did one with the guy that plays John Jameson in the Spider-Man movies, and that was a fun one too. I forget what one it's called. All-Nighter? Something like that. I don't know. Then Pure Luck, King Ralph, and We're Back. What do these movies have in common? Well, Pure Luck has Martin Short in them. And King Ralph has, oh my goodness gracious, John Goodman. I don't know why the world is trying to say John Lasseter or something. John Goodman. And both Martin Short and John Goodman were voices in We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. Booyah! What? That's right. And that's what those have in common. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I haven't been rambling too much. But hopefully I haven't been rambling too much. But thank you so much for watching. If you watched this far, you're awesome. Stay awesome. I'm an artist and a physical media collector, and I'm going to be doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button, or if I just run out of physical media to show you. But I do have a lot of physical media to show you. I'm currently doing a physical media countdown as I go from my movies to my cards, my trading cards, to my books, to my albums, CD albums, and then then I'll be doing my own music. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, all this stuff.